Mgtow Millionaire, Lesson 13, Becoming Rich. Hello guys, this is Fucker Truman, your host, back with another video. Thanks for dropping by into my little corner of the web. Let's talk about what becoming rich truly means in a deeper sense. Forget about prepping, planning, intuition, and the reasoning on why you want to be rich and why you want to have money. Let's do something a little bit more internal, psychological. Let's dive into the why. Money makes your life easier. Waking up with money takes away the nerves. But from a male perspective, it can derive a sense of validation, a sense of pride, definitely a sense of power. Do you want that in your life? Do you need that? If you're listening to this type of a content, it's probably because you're looking for some of that. After all, we all like to make our lives a little bit better than they are. But the motive or the reason why you're doing it is going to determine whether you're truly successful or not. Why do you want to do it? Why? That's the main question. If you say you're going to do it for somebody else, it will not work. It has to be a desire that you want from your own heart. It's just like going to the gym. You may want to go to the gym because somebody started out trying to impress the girl. And once they impress the girl, they lose desire to keep going because, well, the goal is met. I have done it, I impressed her, and now it's lack off. Like contract years that, NBA, NFL players have, they have to rise up to get a better money deal. And the year after that, many of them slack off and fall off the ground. So for today's video, which I'm filming from my home again, because as I said in the previous video, I'm watching the World Cup and taking a few days off. The World Cup is like a party to me, since I love football. You have to do this with a goal in mind. Today, in order to give your psychological edge, you have to set up your goals on a monetary scale. People say that you shouldn't do that, but at least if you're going to stay motivated, if you're doing this to better your life, but it's not the end result, what I mean with that is like if you like money, like me, I like money, period, and I like the fact that I make money. It's great, and that allows me to do all the other things that I love. But I love the fact of making money. It makes me happy. Just the fact I'm making money, I feel productive, I feel empowered. I feel like the best version of myself. Now, why is it that you want to make money and how are you going to keep that going? You need to set up a goal. How much money you want to make a month? Okay, I'm going to start a business and I expect to make this much money in the end of the first year. Whatever expectancy or projection that you may have, you'll probably fall short. But then you have a goal and you have to work towards that goal. Always do your projection of whatever money you want to have at the lowest spectrum. At the lowest spectrum, bottom line is like go to the bottom. Choose the least probable revenue stream that you can get. If you think you're going to get $1,000, play for $600. Do it for $500 a month, for example, and then say to yourself, is this good enough? Am I happy enough with this? Am I still going to do it? I know I expect to get to 1,000 eventually, but I'm going to start with 500. Do it like that. Always keep your expectations low. Obviously, calculate what's your best scenario possible, the best and the worst, and then let it fly because the truth will probably fall a little bit in the middle of that, as we've spoken before. And as long as you have those goals in mind, you will be able to project and execute what you need to do. There are people, for some people have worked some of these tricks, place a Lamborghini photo on your wall, or the guitar you always wanted, the John Paul Jones bass that you wanted to have that's $10,000, etc. And it's a good guiding post, but many people that do that don't get there. It's just an illusion of a hope that they want to have, but they never get to touch it or grasp it. So, do your planning and your projections in order for that illusion to materialize into the simplest form of it. That is, what is your most immediate economic gratification that's in front of you? Let's say you wanted to buy a very expensive watch, a $700 watch. Okay, create an income stream that allows you to buy a $700 watch. Pick the least expensive of all the luxuries you want, that you always wanted to have. And build a system that will earn you 3 times the price of that thing. And start from that. That's how you are going to psychologically keep pushing. As long as you keep doing it like that and keep slowly increasing the level of strain and responsibility and expectancy that you have towards the goal, the easier it will be for you to sustain the level of commitment required to get there. In programming, in video gaming, normally you have a studio and they set up a goal. And the great studios go all out. They go big when they start off. And they have this huge canvas which it's open to what they want, and they write everything they want to do, and then because they have experience of doing this before, big studios, they just let the people go and work as hard as they can for a few months, even a couple of years when you have the resources and the money. They just go all in. And then when they do an inventory of whatever they have at that point, they normally tend to scale back a little bit on the project. Sometimes you don't have to scale back because the people were good enough. Same thing here. If you're starting out as if your first try into getting business going and you're used to an 8 to 5, I suggest that you do what I told you. Just go small. Go small and keep growing. As you learn, as you practice, as you execute, you'll become better and it will be easier. If you've already done this a few times before, you can practice the other way. Try to go full throttle to what you want looking at and what you want, and then scale back. But don't lose hope. This goes into your intuition and your inner self, and the way your extroverted character or your introverted character applies whatever it's receiving from the outside, society around you, the results that you're getting, etc. And that's what I want you to concentrate on, is these little snippets of how to do it, so you're keep a high level of commitment towards whatever you're heading. Because after all, the result for some people is everything, for other people is the journey. I'm just giving you snippets and small suggestions so you can make that journey a feasible one. And the last thing about that, so you can keep a good attitude towards all this work that's going to come your way, make sure to make it fun. Have fun while you're doing it. Make sure you're having fun. If you're not having fun, then there's a problem. Remember, that's why I keep telling you, do things that you love. Invest in things that you understand and that you love, because it has to be something that you're going to check out or you're going to do, whether you make money of it or not. Just like me. I'm making these videos because I love them. I love to share with a few people that look at this channel. I thank you and I appreciate you all. And I want you to have an even better life than me. Am I a millionaire? No, but I live a very well off life. I'm pretty good. I want to be a millionaire and will look forward situations and investments opportunities, and even this channel if given a chance in the future. But the most important thing is I want you to be financially free of the system, because the more men are financially free of the system, the less you have to suffer due to external circumstances like women. And I'm sorry if any ladies listening to this, but it's not easy. Modern Western women put a great strain on men, and it's not fair. But that's a discussion for the next video, where we're going to touch on the subject of men and women for a while. I hope you find yourself in a good heart, a good spirit, in a good center within yourself. It's time to get to work. I will give you snippets, and we'll keep going after a couple of days. I thank you all for listening, and we're heading hopefully to our 10 subscribers so we can start working individually with each one of you. As always, remember, all advice, suggestions, and ideas in this channel are for entertainment purposes only. Any liability is not applicable. I have to do it, for legal reasons. Never give up. F to those who don't put their heart where they have to be in order to get where they want. This is Truman, your host, signing off. Good day.